Greetings and welcome to Growth Hacking Secrets. I'm your host, Mohammed Siddique from Atlanta, Georgia, and the co author of New Success Secrets available on Amazon. On this episode, we have a special guest, Johnnie Calloway. Johnnie is an actor, model, and a podcast host. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our guest, Johnnie Calloway. Johnnie, welcome.
Hello, sir. Thank you for having me.
I love your color matching, man. Just tell me how you could get this, come up with
well,
this unique model because you are actor and a model. That's because or there's something else in your.
I'm getting into everything is about imagery, and everything has to stand out and look different from the rest. So, being dark skinned, bright colors just kind of give you a little help. And I love the flag. My brother was in the military. My father-in-law was in the military. And I understand freedom isn't free. You know what I mean? I ain't got the heart to go fight nobody. So.
Yeah, no, thank you for the service. And freedom is somebody else, has paid the price for that for you. That's why we can live for free. That's always the case.
100%.
Wonderful. I love that you have a flag on the back. And thank you so much. So you are actor, model, and a podcast host. So, and to me, you look like a 19 years kid. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So I'm just giving you my observation. So don't, hopefully I'm a little bit off from what you shared with me. So where were you? What happened? Who you were surrounded with that inspired you to become an actor, a model, and a podcast host, man?
Okay. Kansas City, Missouri is where I'm born and raised. So I just got to rep the town. And first off, I got to give all credit to my parents. Like everything I am is my parents. They kept me out of. I bumped my head a lot, but my parents kept me on the path to where as an adult, I'm good. But started off basketball was my passion as a kid. I went to high school and I was a theater major. Sophomore year, the teacher had said, "You got to make a choice. Is it theater? Is it basketball?" I'm like, "You crazy? It's basketball." So somebody should have told me that I wasn't gonna be 6'6".
Oh, okay.
So you fast forward, and of course I'm still a basketball trainer now, so that's the cool part. So I train kids privately in basketball. But I was working at a private school as a technology support specialist, and my daughter was attending the private school as well. And the play Shrek Jr. was coming up. And she was like, "Daddy, I want to audition for the play, but I'm scared." And I was like, "Why are you scared? You just go and you say some words and that's it." And she was still nervous. And I was like, "All right, how about this?" I was like, "How about I find something to audition for and I'll go to audition." And I just happened to look on Craigslist and it said, and I quote, "Looking for a brown-skinned bald man."
Oh, okay.
Like, what do you know?
Okay, now I know why you have this. Okay, I got it.
And I went to the audition not expecting anything at all, just solely showing my daughter try. Got the part, and I got the part. The comedy went up on YouTube, and it did really good. It's like at over 40,000 views now. Someone saw it and said, and emailed me and said, "Hey, do you mind if we take some pictures of you?" And I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Whatever." And they were free. And they was like, "Well, do you have an Instagram so we can tag you?" And I was like, "No." So I created an Instagram. They tagged me in the pictures. A week later, a company had DM'd me and was like, "Hey, if we send you some socks, will you, take some pictures and send it back?" And I was like, "Socks? Okay, whatever." So I went from sock company to a watch company to t-shirt companies to other fashion shows to where in a little over a year, I've been in 15 fashion shows, 2 movies. I've done like 4 commercials, a bunch of like video testimony, all kind of everything is just kept, success just keeps compounding and compounding when you stay focused. So I feel I've just hit the right trail in life and I'm just following a path that's open for me.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. I'm so glad to be with you. Thank you so much. So how young are you now?
30. Well, by worldly standards, I'm 31.
Okay.
I feel about 16. I'm so young. I'm so youthful. I'm so optimistic. I'm so positive. I feel like time is an illusion. If you're in charge of yourself, I'm not rushing anything because I know what I want in life.
Yeah.
It's coming to me. I'm attracting it. So I'm just taking my time and enjoying the moment.
Yeah. So just curious, you mentioned about your daughter. How many kids you have?
I am a father of 6 children.
6? You have been busy, man.
Yes, yes. I became a father at 20. I didn't appreciate myself as a young man. You know, I say a lot of us who grew up in urban environments, some become felons, some sell drugs, some get murdered, some go to jail. I was couldn't stay away from girls.
Mm.
So I had to learn my lesson. But my children matured me in ways that I honestly think I was meant to be a father. It was my calling. It is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. And
Mhm.
everything that I am, everything I could be, it's solely because I know I got 6 little people always watching me.
Wonderful, wonderful. Is Johnny, in your young age, you became an actor and a model. So I'm sure you learned certain things. What to do, what not to do. So is it okay if I ask you a few questions so people can learn from you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what are the top three missteps to avoid when you want to become an actor or a model?
Uh, Top 3 missteps.
Yeah, top three
Uh,
mistakes to avoid so that
Mistake.
you get going. Just like yourself.
Yeah. The first one is gonna sound crazy. I'll say listening to other people's opinion is the first mistake that you make. Like you hear a lot that you have to be a certain height or that you have to be a certain weight. And
Yeah.
so what you hear in all these external standards, you never even go try to take the opportunity to see
Yeah.
if you can make it because you're already self-defeated.
Hmm.
And the second one is you have to be willing to learn. Like the first probably 20 auditions I went to, I didn't get picked. And
Okay.
I just kept going. And every time I didn't get picked, I would pay attention. Like, okay, they're conversating with them and they smiled at them. And like you have to learn your environment if you ever want to move forward with anything in life.
Mhm.
And then once you get your opportunity, like once they say, once the lights are on, it's time to shine. So whenever you get the opportunity to go, you do it better than anyone ever has in life.
Okay. One more.
And outside of that, I'll say belief. One of my favorite sayings is no belief is needed around you when there's belief in you. So as
Mhm.
long as you believe that it's possible, I feel like we all have a destiny or a goal in life or a purpose that we're here.
Mhm.
And once you know what that is, everyone can doubt you, but if you believe it, stick with it.
Mhm. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate very much. So you mentioned that you didn't really get picked in 20 auditions. That you still kept going, so that you had a very strong belief in yourself. I, I want you to share one of your failure in that process. What was your failure? What did you learn from that, and how did you recover from it? Because sometimes failure pulls us down, so we want to make sure we can learn from your failure.
Um, One of the things that really sparked my motivation about never quitting was my junior year in high school. We had a basketball practice all over Christmas break. And I remember paying attention to all of the other players that would miss days. And so it came to Friday. We had a game Saturday. And I was like, everybody else that missed a day, I'm going to miss a day too. So I didn't go Friday. And the next morning, my coach was like, dang, Johnny, I was going to start you. And that like destroyed me. Like I was going to get to finally I didn't start. I always came off the bench. So I was finally going to get to start in the game. And the reason that I didn't get to start was because I quit. And that's something that never has went away to this day. Like if I could find Coach Monaco today, I would thank him because like it motivated me in a crazy, crazy way because I was responsible for my own failure.
Yeah,
And I just that sticks with me to this day, and that's why I won't quit.
yeah. So the lesson is you are responsible for your own failure.
Hmm.
Never quit. Keep going, even though you
Yeah.
you may not see the light at the end of the tunnel. Still keep going. So
Yes. Yeah, I don't feel like you're meant to see the light. If you saw the light, it would make it too easy. You know,
oh my
and
God.
I think that's the part of the process is not seeing it.
Yeah,
You hear the quote, walk by faith, not sight. So you got to really believe that, like believe in the faith of whatever you want. It's yours. It's already there in the universe. You just got to go grab it.
Johnny. Let me say this: you are not as good as you think. You are better, man.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, Johnny, let's just switch the side. So, I want you to share your top three success secrets. So, give us your best one, so young people like yourself, can model your success.
The best one, like if I had to give my number, I'll give 2 more, but my best one is reading.
Top three. Yeah.
Okay, top 3. Reading. I love reading from ancient Rome to the Chinese Civil War to Napoleon Hill, Alan Watts, Carl Jung. You never can read enough. And you always think you're smart until you read another book.
Mhm.
You always think you're smart until you open another book, and then you realize how little you really know about the world and
Mhm.
how the world works.
Mhm.
Um, Physical health. There's a reason you look at all the Greek, Roman men, and they were all ripped to shreds. You had to be able to take care of yourself. We're natural hunter gatherers. Fight or flight is real, and you needed to be able to run away from a bear if necessary.
Yeah.
And so nowadays we live in a society where we have an abundance of comfort. So you don't have to work out. You can eat. You can be a couch potato, and
Yeah.
that's a long-term negative, not only for your physical health but for your mental health. And then the last one I'll say is some type of yoga or meditation, getting into yourself. You have to realize that you are not your thoughts. You have to learn to watch your thoughts like a movie. It's really easy to get caught up in life with everything that goes on around us on a daily basis. So, but you have to train yourself to realize if someone lashes out at you, that's really something internally going on inside of them that they just projected at you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. So once
Mhm.
you learn, the more you learn yourself, the more you learn the people around you. So that's why I say meditation is good, journaling is good, anything where you can empty it out. Because if you don't let it out, it just stays in.
Mm. Wonderful, wonderful. This is good, man. So, Johnny, how people can outreach to you and support your work?
You can reach out to me, Instagram, JM Calloway 6 is to represent my children. If I'm nothing else, I'm a father. If I'm not remembered for anything in life, I want to be remembered for being a great father and a great role model and a great leader. Um,
Just a side joke. You put a number 6, that means you can't have any more.
that is the plan. Although my wife, the other day, my wife was saying, I wouldn't mind having twins, and I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. But if it's up to me, I'm done.
Okay. Okay. JM Calloway, number 6, JMCALLOWAY, number 6.
Yes, sir. And then I have a YouTube channel, Mr. Calloway's View of the World, where I talk about all kind of random topics, sports, news, laugh, jokes. Um,
Mhm.
I just feel like everyone is an artist, and we all have to put art out into the world. Like one of the favorite things that I love, like Kobe Bryant's one of my favorite basketball players, and it's like, yes, Kobe Bryant is gone, but you'll be able to see his art forever. You'll always be
Yeah.
able to go watch him,
Mhm.
and it's really cool.
Mhm. Cool. Someone young person is really, you know, quite knowledge oriented stuff is discussed in today's conversation. Amazing experience. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So at
Yeah.
least you inspired someone, Jan.
Yeah, man. I feel like we all are meant to inspire each other. Your struggle or your ugly life is meant to uplift someone else. And if you learn to look at life from that perspective, you are always grateful. You're always positive because you're always doing the work. You reap what you sow. So just everything. One of my favorite books is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And he says a man's brain is literally a garden. Whatever you plant in it, it'll give back to you. It doesn't care. So we should all plant positive seeds, positive thoughts, positive everything, and just wait for it to manifest into our life.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I can tell you are a very good reader. Not only reading, you're capturing it and sharing it with other people. So,
Yes.
man's brain is a garden. So whatever you seed, you plant, you are going to get wonderful. Johnny, we are about to wrap up. I like to ask this question to almost every guest to get a kind of feedback and testimonial for the show. What would you say about your today's experience on being a guest on a Growth Hacking Secret show?
It was awesome. I'm super grateful for the opportunity. Thanks for the opportunity to be on the Growth Hacking Show. I'll be back. This won't be my last time on this show. And I just want to spread love, spread positive vibes to everybody. We're all special. We're all unique. We're all amazing. Embrace the uniqueness inside of you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your kind words. Really appreciate it. Johnny, what would you say as a final word?
Final word. The only limits. Well, actually, I'll switch it because I just came up with this other quote that I really like. It's kind of
Oh,
funny.
okay.
When life knocks you down, you can give up or you can level up. It's all up to you.
When life
Not when
knocks
life
you
knocks you
down,
down, you can give up or you
give
can
up
level
and
up. It's
level
all
up.
up to
It,
you.
it's all up to you. And I'm sure what you're leaning it towards is level up. Don't give up, basically. So thank you so much. My last word is go ahead and Instagram follow Johnny. JM Calloway Number 6, thank you so much on Instagram. Thank you so much, Johnnie Calloway, for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of Growth Hacking Secrets community and our entire team. We really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia. Until the next episode, all good wishes.
Thanks. Peace.